My bitch got the hard.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ooh, God.
YouTube, what's happening? I go by the name of Fuego, a.k.a. Gino Fuego. Welcome to my channel, OG Fuego Reaction. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I drop some of this Fuego. Because I'm lit and I'm with all the shenanigans. You dead gums. Sit back, relax, get you some snacks, because I'ma always try to give you the facts. Facts. Without any further ado, let's get right into it.
Wanting to share locations.
Red flag.
No, I don't
Red
think
flag.
I wouldn't say it's a green flag either. I think it's
Red flag.
Like, why is it a red flag?
Because why the fuck do you want to know where I am all the time? It feels like they're hiding something.
I don't want
it.
it.
It feels like projecting.
Can I tell you my thought process? And you can just I don't want to check it all the time, but I feel like it's like a safety thing. Like something happens to you.
Guess
like,
what? My parents have my location. They can, safety wise, they know where I am.
This isn't real.
My boyfriend doesn't need to know.
No.
And listen.
I'm just thinking maybe like they're busy. I'm just like, oh, are they at home? Oh, they're not at home. Okay.
Can I have your location?
Sure.
It's not like we're dating.
Thanks.
I have my friends' locations. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. That's fine.
But like, I feel like if a guy asked me for my location, I feel like they were projecting.
No, I think you're just put it on a positive.
I think my thing is like, I don't like being told what to do. I don't like when someone's like, what are you doing? Where are you? Like, it makes me feel really like bombarded. So if someone asked for my location or to share locations, I'd be like, why the fuck do you need to know where I am all the time? Like, why don't you just trust me?
What if no, I think they're explaining, no, just make sure you're safe. Like if something
Then
happened and I
ask
can't
me.
get to you.
Sorry, I get really
No,
passionate.
Tara's kind of swaying me on this.
No,
Then
no,
ask
no,
me.
no, 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 no.
Then ask me. My
No,
parents have
I'm
my
saying-
location. If something were to happen to me, they would know where I am.
No, but I'm saying, say he's texting you and he just can't get a hold of you. Say
Then he can't get a hold of me.
no, but maybe in his head, like, hey, something happened.
Ask my parents where I am.
What kind of shit is that?
I feel sorry for whatever dude decide he want to be with her, bruh. She sound like she want to be in a relationship and still be single. At first, it was if a guy asked me for my location, he's projecting and he's got something to hide. Then it became, I don't want nobody telling me what to do, asking me where I'm at or what I'm doing. What that sound like is I want to go wherever I want to go and do whatever I want to do without my boyfriend inquiring about what I got going on. And if he do happen to ask, she ain't gonna do nothing but turn the tables on him and make it seem like he doing something he ain't supposed to do, because why don't you trust me? That's gaslighting at its finest, and it's hard to believe that anybody would want to sign up for a relationship like this. Me personally, I'm not finna ask you for your location. I'm not asking you about where you going, where you been, what you doing. I'm not asking you none of that. I'ma just pay attention to how good you communicate. I'ma communicate with you the same way I expect for you to communicate with me, so if it's not reciprocated, then you're not the type of woman that I want to be with. Everybody else in your life get your location but your boyfriend. Oh, and if he calling or texting you and you don't answer the phone, it's just, hey, you just couldn't get a hold of me. If something happened to her, that man gotta call her parents to see where she at. She gonna mess around and nobody outside of her friends or parents gonna be checking for her.
If he's cheating, I'm doing worse, Trent. Check this out. How about you just leave? That's the best thing you can do to a cheater, is just leave. Why you about to try to one-up this person for cheating on you to then create an even more damaged human being to go out here and damage more people, and then you go be damaged because now you crossing your own boundaries, stepping aside your own morals to do something worse because you got cheated on. Make it make sense. How about you do the mature thing and leave? How about you do the mature thing and leave them be? Come on, stop it.
Nah, he ain't never lied. Why would you go against your own integrity and morals just to get back at somebody? Your best course of action would be just to stop dealing with that person and move on. I can't think of too many circumstances where you could justify your actions with the excuse of, hey, they did it first besides self-defense. And if I'm being totally honest, the vindictive person usually look worse than the person who committed the original offense when all you had to do was just walk away. I started cheating on him because he cheated on me first. Sound toxic as hell, you know what I'm saying?
Here, quickly on the makeup thing. Makeup is the functional equivalent of a man working at McDonald's saying that he is a lawyer.
What?
I agree.
What?
That's the functional equivalent.
I agree.
If men are visual creatures, when a woman lies about her physical appearance, either through makeup usage, plastic surgery, or filter
I was waiting for
usage.
you to make that connection, and that's really what it is. Like, you really, like, you get into a relationship with someone thinking about, like, what your future boys are gonna look like.
It's in your fucking animal brain.
I mean, I'm not really thinking.
Damn.
Okay.
No, he's right.
Sure, but
He's right.
yes, they would have an easier life if they were attractive.
And I know that analogy sound crazy, but that man was telling zero lies. The reason why a man would even lie about what he do for a living is because he understands that that is criteria for a woman choosing a life partner. Beauty is a major part of a man's criteria for choosing his life partner. I've seen women become a whole totally different person with makeup on. No different than a man lying and saying he a lawyer when he work at McDonald's. It's just as manipulative. And I'm not talking about the naturally beautiful women that just use a little bit of makeup for enhancements. I do know the difference. Women want a provider and protector just like a man wants a woman that he can wake up to every morning, and also somebody that can help them produce beautiful kids. So I don't see why the point he tried to make would be hard to understand.
I think I should do like 2. All right, go ahead. My bitch got the hard.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ooh, God.
Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh.
Man, I don't know why she chose to go for 3 when we clearly just heard her say, I think I could get like 2. Her neck and back sound like somebody shuffling a deck of cards. The way she got up and looked around looked like she was surprised she was still alive.
Men don't care about women's money. We don't care about women's competence. We don't care about women's height. We don't care about all the things that you care about in a man. Attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. You became the man that you want, so all these other guys that you're meeting, they don't qualify for you. But the only guy that did meet your standards, guess what? You didn't qualify for him. I'm looking at you and I'm saying, you know what? You could hit the gym.
Just to lose weight. I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's 5'8".
I didn't judge his character.
But you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for.
Give me a second. He's just...
I was never speaking down on you. I was speaking to the queen in you. The man, he has a fool in him, but he also has a king in him. And that woman should always speak to the king in him. A woman has a fool in her, but she also has a queen in her. Me speaking to the fool in her would have been, you just as good as you are. Those guys are the problem. But I spoke to the queen in her and I said, listen, you could do much better than where you are at now.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'd rather be overweight than short. It's a known fact and been well documented that women are disqualify a man for not being a certain height. Only problem is there's absolutely nothing you can do about your genetics, so it might just be in your cards that you won't be tall. You know what I'm saying? At least if you overweight, you can do something about it. See, this is what you call tough love. All he was telling her was like, look, you would have more options for men if you would just go to the gym and lose a little weight. And he wasn't lying either, because it ain't like she not pretty. Meanwhile, you got the other dude on the couch taking strays after hearing all the women on the panel say they want somebody that's taller than he is. He don't get a tough love moment, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough.
What's the definition of love?
You know, I don't need a definition. My actions define my love. Not no words.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Stop looking for words.
Hold on,
show me you love me. Don't tell me.
Hold on.
Don't show me.
No, Charles.
She keep looking for words.
No,
and I'm saying, listen. When a father says, I'm making my mind up to be in these kids' life, homie, the things and the sacrifice he make to do and be there, that's his love. He can't express it. He don't need to be able to verbally express it. That's what a punk do.
I didn't say verbal expression.
So she keeps saying define it. I'm gonna define it in my actions. But my love ain't for everybody, because that'll deplete you as a man. You pick and choose who you give your love to. The world is ugly, so I don't love the world. Humans have become nasty and mean and uncaring, so I don't love those kind of people. I look for my kind. And how do I recognize my kind? By actions. The way we love one another. I got some niggas been married, some fine wives. I never look at their wives. I never look at their daughters. It's some niggas' households I don't even know, because I love my relationship with this nigga to respect everything in this world.
A lot of people get tricked into loving somebody that don't love them because that person said, I love you. Love is not something you could just communicate with your mouth. Rather, it's something that you communicate with your actions. Love would be me opening the car door for my woman because I'm the first line of defense if something were to happen. She could lock herself in the car. Love would be my homeboy asking me to stop by his house. He'll be there in a minute, and when I show up, his wife is there and he's not. So I sit in the car and wait for him to show up. A lot of people be like, man, that's your homeboy. Shouldn't he trust you? Yeah, but my love for him would allow for me to sit in the car to wait for him to show up because I'm not even going to give him an opportunity or a chance to even think that something could happen. Love is cheering somebody on and congratulating them when they do something well, just as well as holding them accountable when they're doing something wrong. It's easy to deceive somebody with your words, but it's much more difficult to deceive somebody with your action. The best way to decide if somebody loves you is by demonstration and not explanation.
Message!
The one very clear sign that women will give you when they aren't interested is that she will half commit to going out with you. This will look like her saying yes to going out with you and then her not committing to actually planning out the date, or maybe even you guys plan out the date and then she's always canceling on you. And she'll give you phrases like, I'll have to check to see when I'm free, or I'm not sure when I'll be able to see you. Work is really busy this week. The hard truth is that women will make time for the things that are important to them. If she likes you enough, she will figure out her schedule to make something work. So if you are hearing any version of, I'm just really busy this week, without her coming up with an alternative plan for when you guys can go on a date, take that as a big fat red flag that she is going to waste your time. And move on to somebody who is excited to spend time with you.
Man, when a female like you for real, they ain't no let me figure out what my schedule is so I can make something work. Man, I got an hour lunch today, you know what I'm saying? You come meet me and eat with me at lunch. When a woman mess with you for real, she'll get written up, damn near lose her job, calling out trying to spend time with you. Now, I ain't saying she should do that, but man, y'all get my point. I've seen women personally willing to risk it all over wanting to be with a dude. She is not lying about what she's saying, bruh. Men need to just stop trying to convince women to like them. You ain't doing nothing but setting yourself up for failure, bruh. You ain't gonna be doing nothing but spending the whole relationship you think you have convincing her to make time for you. Just move on until you find somebody you ain't gotta convince. It's really just that simple.
Put your head up. Bro, put your head up, bro. Bro, put your head up, bro. Fucking head up, bro. Fucking listen. Come on.
And this man went from a hairline to a chalk outline. That chalk gave him extra grip, too. He ain't had to slap that man like that.
Smell that is. You changing diapers?